What's up? What's going on? Y'all know who it is. It's Steez. And if I said please, baby,
Got to get on your knees, and I'm sorry, but I have to say it. I have to.
so listen. Today's video, we're going to be covering 3 topics for today. Other frequent questions that I get asked. And I figure, you know what? I could just put topics all in one video just to make things easier. So the 3 topics for the video will be who makes your logos and how to get them made, where do you get your clothes, and how much does everything cost. Make sure y'all go check out that Big Money website. Y'all see what I'm rocking. I'm always rocking Big Money. So go check out the Big Money website. I'm gonna make sure it's in the link in the bio. Make sure y'all subscribe. I'm gonna make sure y'all get this work. I always make sure y'all gonna get this work. So with that being said, we'll just go ahead and jump right into it. Alrighty, so a lot of people ask me who makes your logos, how do you get them made, like, graphically or digitally. And at first, I kind of thought it was kind of a funny question. Not really funny, not like saying anybody's dumb or anything like that. But I'm not even gonna lie, it's only funny because I've been in that position too. I'm like, bro, how do you get your logo like that? And it's really easy to figure out how to do it. It's kind of like, oh wow, really? That's how you get it done? First, of course, you're gonna want to have an idea, right? So assuming that you have an idea or you know what your business is gonna be about, you kind of already know what you want the logos to be, what you want designs to represent, so on and so forth. Usually the way I go about it is I either, I get inspired by something, I may be driving or I may listen to a song, or use parts of it and put it in my design, right? So I have a whole sketchbook, and I used to be that person who was like, oh, I can't draw. I'm not really that artistic. Like, I can't really draw faces and all that stuff like that, right? All super detailed. But just like with anything, the more you do it, the more you practice, you can only get better, right? That just only makes sense, right? You got to keep practicing, drawing those designs. I even got myself a little sketchbook just so I feel even more like this is really my book, to where I really could just let all my ideas flow, right? I figured out, I found a graphic designer. Now that's what you're gonna need in order to make your design an actual, design, a graphic design. You gotta find a graphic designer. Now, I would give you options for a graphic designer, but everybody's different. You have to find the one that works best for you, that take your vision and bring it to life, right? And every graphic designer has different prices. So you kind of just have to go out and do some research. Like I said in the last video, everything that you're doing in your business is going to be research. So you gotta find the best graphic designer that works for you. For me, I went through probably 3 different graphic designers, stuck with the one that knows exactly how I want my stuff. We can go back and forth for a whole week if we have to, just to make sure that one design is perfect. He made this design for me. He's even made, the sweats that I have on my website, he made that design. All my designs are made by that graphic designer. Price is way better than any graphic designer that I've came in contact with thus far. It's like the old saying, if it's not broken, don't fix it. Go out there, look for that graphic designer that works best for you, and they're gonna bring your vision to life. And that's how you're gonna be able to get, your logos graphically made. That way you can put it on your website, put it on t-shirts, put it on anything really at that point. You just gotta make sure you have the correct file, for certain systems and softwares and everything like that. Yeah, all you really need is a graphic designer and an idea. Bada boom, bada bing, you got yourself a design. And now you can start producing your products. Question number dos is, where do you get your clothes? Now, you guys are gonna hate me because I'm gonna say this so much.
So much.
You have to do research. You have to do research on where to get your clothes. There's levels to it, so I'm gonna break it down for you. So of course, when you're starting up, you're on a budget, right? You don't have just an extra 500, a couple $1,000s laying around to where you could really invest in this premium material, and you could spend all this extra money on super expensive designs and certain different materials and things like that. You got to start somewhere, right? And I had to start somewhere. What I first started doing was I started looking up online, like, you know what are some good sites that I can get shirts from in bulk for a good price? So, and I'll leave some links down below. When you go to Walmart, you go to Target and all these other big, what are the shirts they have? Gildan, Fruit of the Loom, right? And you can get all those shirts in bulk. You just have to do your research. I really shouldn't be doing this. Tell nobody. But Gildan, go to Gildan.com.
You can get a bunch of shirts for stupid low.
The prices vary just because they're colored, but the white t-shirts, I think they cost like not even $2 on Gildan. You just gotta do your research outlet for you to get shirts in bulk when you're starting out, right? Or you don't even have to start there. You know what I'm saying? You can even start with these other platforms like Alibaba and AliExpress. And I went through there, you know, prior in the past, and I've gotten great results from them. I've gotten things in bulk for a good price, and the material was pretty good. There's a few things that I would have changed if I had the option, but as far as me just, you know what I'm saying, going forth and trying to up the material with, you know, better, higher grade, you could even go through there, go AliExpress and Alibaba. And right now, I'm actually in the stage, I have a manufacturer now. So, and you can also get those manufacturers from Alibaba and AliExpress. When you go on there, you can message all these different manufacturers, right? And they will respond pretty quick. I'm not gonna lie. Manufacturer that I'm working with right now, they respond pretty quickly. It's a good sign, but it took me time to get to that manufacturer. I probably messaged like 10 or 15 different manufacturers, and you know, it's a negotiation. Everything in business is a negotiation. So when you're talking to these manufacturers, you want to make sure that you're talking like you know what you're doing. You have to talk like you've been doing business before, like you're not new to this. Just like anybody else, if they see that you don't know what you're talking about or you're new, they'll be able to charge you more. And of course, you're gonna be like, well, dang, this is the real deal. I'm gonna have to spend this extra money. When no, you just have to know how to use your words and how to talk to these manufacturers to get a negotiable price for both of y'all. So negotiate about 10 or 15 of them and weed out the bad ones. Weed out the ones that really ain't working with you. Come to a solid 5. Once you get those solid 5, that's when you really want to start negotiating. Price points, how much it'll be per item in bulk. Is there a minimum? Because, you know, a lot of manufacturers, they have a minimum bulk price that you have to get in order to get that design or that piece that you want made. Some of them have like 500 piece minimum. Some of them have 1,000 piece minimum. So those are the ones you kind of want to weed out first, to the ones that are more flexible. To get to your top 5, you know, you're going through it, then boom, you find, you know what I'm saying, that one that's for you, that's negotiating the price, that's not hurting your pockets, good material. A lot of manufacturers, they work with you, you know what I'm saying? They'll be able to change certain sizes. If you don't want it in an area, okay, you can do embroidery, have it stitched, you know what I mean, have it printed, all that. Most manufacturers will be able to do a lot of things, you know, put your tags on there, have the hang tags on there, have them already packaged for you. Like, all you really should have to do is tell them what you need, go through any revises that you need, and then go to your fulfillment center and go pick everything up, right? As much as I would love to give you my manufacturer, again, you just have to do your research, because my manufacturer might not work for you guys, and your manufacturer probably won't work for me. So you just have to go out there, take your time, and do that research. All right, y'all. So last but not least, the third and another frequent question that I get asked is, how much does it cost? You know, how much does it cost to start up? How much does it cost for the website? How much does it cost for inventory? I'm gonna just break everything down really quick for you guys. When you're starting out, of course, if you watched the last video, and if you didn't, go watch that. Make sure you go get your business registered, because you shouldn't be watching this unless your business is already official. So go back to the last video and go tap in on that, because I walk through with you guys and I show you how to register your business. First, to register your business, that's $50, right? Straight, flat out the gates, $50 flat. Once you start working up, now you have a website, right? Starting out, the platform that I have my website built on is Shopify. When I started out with a free trial, and it gave me a 30-day free trial. So for the first 30 days, I didn't have to put anything up front. Well, actually, excuse me. I did have to pay for the domain name. The domain is $15. So $50 for registration, and then you got $15 for the domain name. So now you're at what, 65? The domain name is what is like the .com. So my website is bigmoneymerch.com. I had to pay for that $15, but that's only annually. So you won't have to worry about that until the next 365 days. Once that 30 days is up, the website is about $30 a month. So now you're at, now a month later, you already spent $50 for the registration. Now there's $15 for the domain, that's $65. And now you add another $30 for the website, and that's per month. That's monthly. So now you're at what, $95? Like I said last video, if you wanted to get a P.O. box, that's optional. I know I'm not 100% sure about all the other states and how much their P.O. boxes cost, just because shipping rates are different and everything like that. At least I know in Colorado, the smallest and cheapest box that I've seen is $23, 25, 30. It's around 25 to $30 for the smallest and cheapest P.O. box in Colorado, which really isn't that much, and you're paying for that every 3 months. Shortest, cheapest payment plan that they have: 3 months, 6 months, and 12 months. So the 3 months is only like $30 at max, right? So now you're at what, 120? Yeah, 95. Yeah, now you're at $125. Of course, when you're on the website, there's certain apps and things that you can get on there to enhance your website. Now, there are a few apps that I recommend, but again, your website is depending on you and your style and your approach to your brand and how you want to present it to the world, right? There's certain apps that you can get on there that are for free, and there's certain apps that you can get that you have to pay monthly on top of, that $30 that you pay monthly for the actual website. It's optional, and I won't even give you those prices because there's so many different apps, and a lot of them are free, honestly. Now, with the logo, that just depends on the graphic designer again. Every graphic designer has different price points, different budgets. Some graphic designers will negotiate, and some are just firm on their price because they feel like their work is valid. So, and you can't argue, either you're going to move on or you're going to pay that dollar for those logos. So that just depends on the graphic designer. The inventory. Now, that also just depends on how much you can spend on getting shirt, hats. If you own a donut shop, is it, flour? How much money do you really have to spend on your inventory? That's depending on you. So business is hard, but it's not hard. It's baby steps. You think about it, what do you spend on $150 a month? Some shoes? You can't sacrifice some shoes for your business. A bag of weed? You can't sacrifice some drugs for your business to get better. You spend all that money on your girl. You can't tell her like, hey, listen, I'm trying to do this for us so we can have more money to spend, so I can take you on better dates and better restaurants, get a better car that we can whip in. You know what I'm saying? Business is simple, y'all. It's simple. It's baby steps. But it's all up to you to take forth those actions and make it happen. This video was real short and sweet. I just wanted to put these 3 things in the video because, like I said, it's real easy. Just a few quick tips, real quick topics that I could just cover with you guys for this week. Thank you guys for watching. As always, I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Steez and please, I'd appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all like and comment. Make sure y'all share this video with all your friends, your moms, your pops, your aunties. I want to get everybody on the business wave. I want everybody owning something. I want everybody to have assets in their name. I want everybody on that higher plane in life. You know what I'm saying? And it can be done, but we just gotta work. So again, thank y'all. Stay tuned for the next video next week. And make sure y'all go tap in on the website. As always, bigmoneymerch.com. Go get that. And it's on sale too. It's on sale. Make sure y'all go get some clothes. They on sale. Why wouldn't you want to get no clothes on sale? Why would you do that? Come on now. Now, as always, I hope y'all got that work. Because I'm going to always give y'all that work. Y'all feel me? Let's get it.